Mm-hmm. Field testing. Find the kids in Fort Atlas. Two-shot explosive, but a pistol. Yeah. Are they? What are these two diamonds? Other players? I don't think those are other players. I think it's a quest thing. Maybe. Maybe? They're the kids in Fort Atlas? How do we get to them? EdX is worn off. It's bugged? I don't think so. It's gotta be, maybe there's like a hidden door or a switch somewhere or something. It opens a wall. Maybe outside? Maybe. Bet we could open those somehow. Oh well, we'll come back. Is this game playable now? Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's definitely playable for first time players, I'd say. It still has some issues and everything, but you know, it's playable for sure. Oh, down here. Oh cool. I wonder if that stays open. I want to boop its nose so badly. Boop that snoot. Boop that Letho snoot. Do it. Do it. Do it. Okay, creepy. Just leaving a doll on the table. A little weird. It's fine. A little weird.
Find, protect, and preserve.
Hi.
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about.
Yes.
Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need?
So you're in charge of this place, right?
As a paladin, I am the commander of the 1st Expeditionary Force to Appalachia, and by extension, the ranking officer here at Fort Atlas.
Do I need to call a seminar on this?
What have you heard about me?
I've received a report from Knight Shin detailing your assistance in his duties. He has given his approval to your consideration as an initiate. Word around the fort is that you've been working with Scribe Valdez as well.
So I'm going to join the Brotherhood.
It takes more than hope to join the Brotherhood. Knight Shin has spoken in your favor, but you'd also need Scribe Valdez's approval for me to consider your candidacy.
Valdez wrote me a letter of recommendation.
Well, between this and the report I have from Knight Shin, we can discuss you becoming a member of our order. Consider it carefully. Do you wish to join our ranks?
What would it mean if I did?
Membership in the Brotherhood is a commitment to honor, duty, and service. You would begin as an initiate in our ranks. With time and training, you may one day join the scrolls as a knight or scribe, depending on your aptitudes and choices. On a day-to-day basis, Knight Shin would be your direct superior here, though any of the officers may requisition you for missions if needed.
Shin and Valdez both recommended me?
Both have given their approval to your initiate consideration. Yes.
What did Shin say about me?
Knight Shin felt that you displayed sensible judgment, took orders tolerably well, and were ideally suited to help with civilian outreach. Frankly, I suspect he just wants out of those duties, but you made a decent impression regardless.
What did Valdez have to say?
In short, she thinks you are capable, helpful, and possessed of a higher than average technical aptitude. Useful qualities in an initiate candidate.
Okay.
Yes?
I'd like to join.
With the recommendations of Knight Shin and Scribe Valdez, I'm willing to consider you for membership. But first, I need to see how you handle yourself without direct supervision. In order to be effective in our operations here, we need to establish positive relations with the people of Appalachia. If we make them see us as a beneficial presence in the area, it will be much easier to secure cooperation in the future. We have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the southwest forest region, indicative of a nest of some kind. I want you to clear it out.
We don't know how dangerous this might be. Surely that's worth an extra reward.
Your reward is that I consider you worthy to join our ranks.
Fair.
Limited intel suggests this is a milk run, perfect for a new recruit. But you're not wrong. We don't know the level of threat. Take this as an additional precaution.
Thanks. Where's the nest?
We don't know. Our initial reports on the attacks came from a family of farmers, the Putnams, that we passed on the way into the region. I think their sons were rather starstruck when we showed up. I almost expected the older boy to follow us when we left. You should start your search there. They may know more. You can find them at the old Lewis and Sons farming supply.
Okay.
Very well. Do this, and you will be one of us, with all the rights and responsibilities of a full member of the Brotherhood of Steel. Ad Victoriam.
Yeah, that. All right, cool. Do I think this is a... Hey, 69 months. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Good luck today, dude. Good luck. That's a lot of money. Have fun today, buddy. Do I think this game is worth it yet? I mean, I think there's enough content in this game to be worth the cost of Game Pass. I do. So if you are looking to try this game out, you can get the Game Pass for like, what is it? What's Game Pass these days? $10 a month? And you can download and try it there. So if you already have Game Pass, it's definitely worth free. I'd say this game is definitely worth $0. So if you already have Game Pass, I would say, and you know, if you've already paid it, I would say you could like give it a try. It's worth your time, basically. But there still are some pretty big issues with like the financial aspect of it. It still has a subscription service. There's still a store. They promised there would never be anything but cosmetics on the store. There are things that aren't cosmetics on the store. So there's a lot of gray area that I think, you know, should be looked at if you're actually thinking of like picking it up as a full game or even slightly considering subscribing. But yeah, so it's made a lot of progress, and I do like what the Wastelanders just added, and it was free. I'm enjoying this, which is also a free update. So, you know, it's worth your time. That's what I'll say right now. I can say it's worth your time if you're a Fallout fan, but I can't. If it's worth your money, it's going to be up to you. Yeah. Please keep in mind, the game is extremely buggy and has incredible monetization issues. Cohh is in no way endorsing or promoting the purchase of Fallout 76 due to these issues. Please fully inform yourself and make your own decision based on these factors. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoy the show. So keep that in mind too. What if I'm a Fallout fanboy? I'd say if you're a Fallout fanboy, like I am / mostly was, it's worth your time for sure. Yeah, there's enough. The map is big, and there's enough like interesting Fallout stuff to see and do for a Fallout fanboy. Yes. That I can say. Mm-hmm.
Fight the bad guys. Do some good for once.
It's 67% off of Steam right now. How much does that make it? $10 or $20? What is this? Oh, thank you, Pala. Pala hooking me up with a buttload of ammo. Appreciate it, dude. What does Letho think of it? 2 cute kitten purr snores. Mm-hmm. Out of 5.5. Yeah. The discount should have been 76%. I agree completely. I do. We'll come back and find the kids in a little bit. I want to do this quest now. Go to Lewis and Sons Farming Supply. Here. Okay. Go to the Nuka-Cola plant. Oh, actually, we can go here first and save some caps. It's 13 to 14 bucks. I'd say for a Fallout fanboy, it's worth 13 to 14 bucks. Yeah. They've made enough positive changes for that. I would say it's good for that. Yeah, if you do enjoy it, you will get a lot of playtime out of the game. Like there is arguably, like, if you're gonna be like me and want to kind of like explore all the locations and go everywhere, there's like 80 to 100 plus hours worth of content in the game. So I mean, you know, that's a big consideration. It's a big map, and not all of them, but some of these locations are really cool. There's some fun quest lines on it, and there's like some good. It's kind of weird. Well, now there's good quests because they added in Wastelanders. There's actually like 2 bases now, being Foundation and the other place up here, Crater. And there's actually like legit quests in the game now from NPCs. But there's also a lot of locations that are like, you're kind of going through derelict locations and kind of learning about what happened. And there's some AI stuff, and you know, there's other kind of cool stuff in the game as well. Seems like people still review the game based on release and not what the game has been improved to. I'd say that's a big part of it for sure. Yeah. It's one of the reasons I try to make it clear whenever I'm talking about this stuff that I'm talking about like where it is now. It has undergone a good amount of development since when it came out. Is it worth it for people who want to play solo? Yes. I play mostly solo. Mm-hmm. And I have a fine time with it. You can also play in small groups, and the public group stuff has been refined to a pretty good amount. There's like group finding tools now. So if you want to, like, you can identify a kind of group you want to join, and then you can actually like find a group of players to play with if you want to do that. Psycho, I played the BR a little bit. It's super simplistic and has some issues, but I mean, you know, it's like a mini game, a side game, if anything. I wouldn't call it like a BR. It's just like a side thing to, you know, mess around in a little bit. You can make underground bases now. I know. We're going to be checking that out before we're done for sure. Heated pitchfork. Nice. Nice. I can jump so high because I have a mutation.
Huh? Nobody's fault but mine. Whoa there. Mom, Dad.
Who do you think you are barging in here? George?
Hold it, stranger. No funny moves.
Don't shoot, I'm with the Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood? Again?
Oh, man. Cool. Haha. I told you they'd be back, Colin.
Lower the gun, George. All right. Why don't you come over here and we'll try to do this like civilized folk.
Yeah, Stratagamo, that's the thing. And like, I would never try to convince you otherwise. I agree. And that's one of those things that will always rub me the wrong way. Mm-hmm. The monetization and the way that they took Fallout and kind of, I mean, you can tell when they made this game, when they started. I don't know if they were ever planning on working on it as much as they did. The release was really bad. One of the worst releases ever. So, you know, it's a thing. Why can't I'm like stuck? What is going on here? I need to turn that off. Oh God, where's the radio? Where's the radio? I'm gonna get YMCA chat. It's gonna happen. Guys, relax. It's a video game. Well, you know, people are passionate about it, and that's okay. Good time to mention, here in this channel, we certainly don't mind people having negative opinions about what I play. Just please be respectful about it. And most importantly, if somebody has an opinion that is counter to yours, it does not mean you have to take personal defense and defend your opinion. Let people have their opinions. It's totally fine. If this game became perfect, there would still be people that hate it because of how much Bethesda screwed up at the beginning. So it's cool. It's fine. Like, if people are going to hate this game, let them. If people are going to like this game, let them. Just respect each other's opinions and be cool about it. Be the bigger dude. All right, here we go.
Now you need to be more careful just waltzing into people's homes. It's a good way to end up with more lead in you than's healthy. I'm Carol Putnam. This is my husband, George. Now, won't you tell us why you're barging in here, and maybe we can all be friendly when you're done.
I like these voice actors. Hey, Ariano, what's up, buddy? Oh, wait, did I say your name right? Arione. Probably? Maybe? Good to see you. Brotherhood of Steel sent me to ask you about the ghoul attacks in the area.
Those would be them military types in the heavy armor that came through here recently, right?
Right.
I'm the one that told them about those attacks.
Go Kona.
Those Brotherhood guys are so cool. Wait, are you recruiting? I want to sign up.
Their gear was pretty fascinating.
Settle down, boys. The adults is talking. So you want to know about them ghouls?
So you look tired? I am tired. I'm perpetually tired these days. Yes. Also, you never tell a girl she looks tired. Jeez. Don't be rude. Your boys both want to join the Brotherhood?
Lord, don't get them started.
Oh, yeah. The lasers, the power armor, they are the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Marty,
That dress makes you
barely
look
do
fat?
your
Oh, come
chores now,
on.
And you get confused by the generator. What good would you be?
Yeah, well, at least I'm not a shrimp like you.
I can pay you to get these two out of my hair.
George!
I'm just kidding. You boys know we love you.
Wow. Carol, would you let your sons join the Brotherhood?
Now, I don't like it, but they're adults. Or close enough, I guess. And I know they're bound to want to do their own thing, but the farm needs work. We can't do it alone. If one of them wants to go, well, now, George and I'll just have to live with it. You ain't taking both of my boys, though.
Ooh, me.
George, what do you think about your sons joining the Brotherhood?
Careful, George.
You heard the wife. She says one of them can go, then one can go, I suppose.
I wasn't sent here to do any recruiting.
I'd prefer you kept it that way, then.
I think I could be a real asset to you, though. I'm good with machines, and I work hard. Heck, I'm the one who repaired the bots outside.
Forget about him. The Brotherhood's tough, not a bunch of nerds. I'd be perfect.
Let it be, boys.
Fine by me.
Is it just the four of you here?
Me, George, and the boys. Marty's the overeager one. Colin's the quiet one. I hope I don't need to remind you, we're not defenseless.
Rude.
There's also the robots outside, of course. I got them helping with the chores.
Nerd.
Boys, knock it off.
So, us, the robots, and the dogs, I guess. And enough firepower to discourage pests.
Nerds. How's the farm doing?
Well, we're getting to be self-sufficient soon. Greenhouse is getting there. George wants to restore the house, but we're fine in here.
The boys are going to want rooms of their own, dear. Don't act like you wouldn't mind being away from this snoring.
We've got other work needs doing first. Lord, if I can put up with your snoring for 20 years, I can surely deal with them.
Paladin Rashmani sent me to find out if you knew where the ghoul attacks are coming from.
Can't say for certain. We got a suspicion, though.
A lot of the sightings and attacks have been from folks traveling the highway to Flatwoods. They come out of the hills, northwest of the old creamery.
And the only thing out that way is what's left of the Orwell orchards. Could be the source of the things. You gonna wipe them out when you find them?
Plan is to clear the place out entirely.
Good to hear.
You'd be doing everybody in the area a favor. That's for sure.
Safe roads mean safer traders. Good for everyone. The Brotherhood would definitely be making friends if you pull this off.
Maybe there's a reward in it for my efforts.
Aren't you on a mission from the Brotherhood? You're doing it for them, not for us.
She's right, of course, but that doesn't mean we're not grateful for the risk you're taking. Now here, wherever you find ghouls, you're going to find radiation. Now, we can spare this.
Thanks. Any idea how many ghouls there might be?
Not sure. More than a few, less than an army. From what folks have said, if you're going in alone, even a few can swarm you before you even realize what's happening. Be careful out there.
The wasteland probably still has no NPCs, so it's just a giant wasteland with no one to interact with still. Actually, the Wastelanders update added 2 NPC cities, and there's a lot of like random NPCs around the wasteland now. Yeah, they added in a bunch of like flavor NPCs and stuff too, and some give quests and all sorts of stuff. Mm-hmm.
Just try not to startle us if you
It's
drop
not
by again.
populated. It's not like a Fallout
As a hair trigger
single player
without
game, but it's more.
shotgun.
Yeah. Let's see. Are the Scorch no longer a thing? No, they very much are. Yeah, Scorch are definitely a thing. Are there companions in this? Yeah, you can bring NPCs with you and also other players, obviously. Just an FYI, Crater and Foundation are now free to port to. Mm-hmm. Saw it in a patch. Yep. Here's Vitus. What's up, Vitus? Hey, buddy. Oh, we can recruit them. I think we're going to recruit Colin. Do we have to do that now? Maybe we do that now. Let's see. Is this the kind of Brotherhood gameplay you were expecting? Yeah, pretty much. Mm-hmm.
I really would like to join the Brotherhood. I know I'm not as strong as my brother, but you've got to have a need for somebody smart, right?
It's a big decision, Colin. Are you sure you want to join?
I'm sure. This farm isn't the place for me. The Brotherhood could change the world. It's where I belong. Can you make me a recruit?
I'm willing to recommend you if you can help me. I don't know if you can help me. Oh, sure.
All right,
sure. Let's
that
do
seems
it.
fair enough. I'll do my best to earn that recommendation, I promise. Are you sure about me, though? I know my brother wants this too, and I heard Mom. Only one of us can go.
Oh, I'm getting the nerd. Oh, yeah, dude. You're my pick. Yep.
Really? That's incredible. Thank you. You go on ahead. I need to talk to my folks and say goodbye and that kind of thing. I'll meet you at Orwell Orchards.
I swear to God, if I get this guy killed. Oh, I'm going to feel so bad if I get this kid killed at this orchard. It's going to be the worst. Oh, God. Nerd power? Nerds unite. That's right. Borgare, thank you for the 55 months, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Obsidian. Oh, dude, that was from last night. And yeah, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing last night. Dude, that quest was incredible. Incredible. All right, so now we are here, and we're going to here. Let's go. I can't wait to play more Yakuza tonight. The side quests have been phenomenal. We're going to have to do a lot of the school tonight. Get our stats maxed out. Oh no, Michi. That dude is dead AF, yeah. Am I liking Valhalla? It's okay. I'm having a good time with it. Is the game much better with all the updates? The game is much better with all the updates, but I mean, doesn't really say too much when you started as low as they did. So, I mean, but it has gotten better. Yeah, it has. Mm-hmm. There's no question it's gotten better. Yeah. What's my current level? 96, I think. Going up from rock bottom. Yeah, well, a little below rock bottom. Like in the dirt a little bit. But yeah. Mm-hmm. I'd say that's accurate. Will they ever allow private server modding? No. Nah, it would imbalance the game. People could mess up characters and then go on live servers. It wouldn't work out. What's level 96? Eason.
Clean up this, fix that. Never seems to end.
Okay, random guy. Complaining to nobody. What happened to this game at launch? It was buggy, unfinished. They were charging full price for it. Cared much more about the monetization than anything else. They didn't patch it for a significantly long amount of time. Lied to the community on multiple different things. It was pretty messy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty messy. Many of us, including myself, when this released a few months after it came out, we thought it was the end of the franchise. Maybe even like it was one of the worst releases in the history of game releases. It was terrible. It was terrible. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No NPCs at all. It was really bad. It was really bad. Oh yeah, yeah. Horrible bugs. People losing gear all the time, things deleting themselves, like just terrible, terrible bugs. Completely inexcusable bugs. Hackers, a lot of hackers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what's kind of unfortunate is like, and this is one of the reasons that I'm not like, go buy this game. Like a lot of those bugs are still in the game, believe it or not. Makes me look forward to Starfield. Really? That's what you got from what I just said? I'm the opposite. 76 made me more concerned for Starfield than anything. Was it a cash grab release? Oh yeah, it very much felt like it. Mm-hmm. It very much felt like it. I'm still really happy that like it has gotten better. I mean, many of us thought they were just gonna like never touch it again, you know? So I mean, the Wastelanders expansion was kind of the first time that I kind of felt like, oh, this actually feels like somewhat part of a Fallout universe game. Like they have done things to make it better. They added a lot of options that weren't on release. Changed a lot of things around. So yeah, it has gotten better. It has gotten better. Locate the source of the ghoul attacks. We haven't even seen any ghouls yet. Maybe we have to go like... Let's see. Hey, Julia. What's up? It's still a cash grab? Well, I mean, like... The good news is that, again, if you can get into it, if you're into the game enough that you want to explore it and kind of see everything, then again, there is like hundreds of hours of content in the game. So with the changes they've made, although it started in a bad place, it's in a much better place now.
Potential source found.
So that, you know, I wouldn't, at this point, I don't know if I'd call it a cash grab. I certainly would have at the beginning, and I still stand by it. But at this point, it's gotten a lot better. Again, though, if you can't get into it, then yeah, absolutely, it's not going to be worth your time.
Your cooperation is required. Please stand still